All right, so for this one, it tells us some really important information in the words and in the picture. So congruent rectangles, that means that these two rectangles have not changed in size or shape. So you can know that for sure going into the problem. It's not, that would make it potentially a dilation or not even a transformation if it changed the size. That would be a dilation. But it says they're congruent. So they're same size, same shape. So it didn't get bigger or smaller, it didn't change shape and morph into something different. So it's still that H, J, K, L, and H prime, J prime, K prime, L prime. So this is the pre-image and this is the image down here. So in other words, it started here and it went to here in some way. Something happened there. And it says describe a sequence of transformations that would result in this image. How could you start here and result in something here? So, there's a lot of things to consider. I would say, look at all of these possibilities here. Yeah, here. And ask yourself if any of these is what's happening. I mean, maybe it's this, maybe there's several steps to getting to this place. To me, I see one that seems much more straightforward, but I would pick a point like L. L is at -8, 2. And so, the pre-image, this is an XY coordinate, -8, 2, right? And so you always start with an XY for your pre-image, and then your image is at some new coordinate, and that's what's listed here, over here. This is saying we took the original and it's been transformed and now it looks like this. So either it's flipped around and the X has changed sign, or it's flipped around and the Y has changed the sign. That's a rotation. Or rotating 180 degrees would be the X and the Y stay the same, but they're both the opposite sign. So it's negated. Or reflection over Y equals X. Now let's look at just being clear on what that is. Y equals X is a line that would run through here. And so if it reflects across this line, then every point is the same distance from the line at a perpendicular. For instance, J, they're generally the same distance if it is a reflection over this line. Now I'm kind of going over this quickly because I'm thinking if you have this question, then you've already, that seems to me that you've already seen all of these. And so I'll move this in case that's covering up. I don't know how the recording will look. And you've already seen all of these, and now it's just kind of saying, can you put this all together? Can you pick out the one when you don't know which one it is? So based on that, I would say, do this, pick a point and look at what happens. So if L was at -8, 2, that was the pre-image, but then the image is at 2, -8. Think about this is X and this is Y. Now -8 is at the end, so X is at the end and Y is 2 is at the beginning, and the signs are the same, right? -8 is still -8, 2 is still 2. It didn't change to -2. -8 did not change to +8. And so that is the transformation that I see here. This is a reflection over Y equals X. It's not the only answer, but that is one answer to this problem. I hope that helps.